Hello, and welcome to this session. This is where we explore how, in this new era of AI, you can secure your future. My name is Neha, and I lead business strategy for cybersecurity for Microsoft in Asia. And in the next half an hour, I share how AI can help supercharge your security teams. The passion and pace of AI innovation is like nothing we've seen before. It's unlocking enormous potential in virtually every industry. Let's take healthcare. You all know how critical it is for many conditions to get diagnosed early to be treated successfully. Well, AI is now making it possible. The AI potential is also true in cybersecurity. For example, AI can help us detect attacks faster and enable a level 1 analyst to perform level 3 analyst tasks and so much more. We surveyed about 31,000 people across 31 countries, and more than 80% of surveyed leaders said they're confident that they'll use digital labor to expand workforce capacity in the next 12 to 18 months, reshaping workforces to be human-led and agent-operated. Now, as organizations race to adopt AI, one truth becomes increasingly clear. Without security, there is no trust. And without trust, we cannot fully embrace the potential of AI. And security is so critical because we are facing an unprecedented threat landscape. Unfortunately, there are those in the world who would seek to exploit every technology for bad. The speed and scale and sophistication of cyber attacks is escalating. An attacker can access your private data under 72 minutes now. And the global scale is just outstanding. We are seeing an exponential increase in blocked password attacks, growing from 4,000 to 7,000 every second. And the number of organized attack groups is also growing. We are now tracking more than 1,500 significant threat actors, which is 5 times more than 2023. And if that wasn't daunting enough, we are also facing unprecedented complexity, making cyber jobs harder. Traditionally, organizations have used all sorts of different security tools to manage threat exposure across their estate. They often struggle with a disconnected collection, trying to stitch these tools together to get them to work efficiently. In fact, IDC did a survey last year, and they found 26% of organizations actually using up to 60 tools, while about 21% of those used 80 security tools. This messy patchwork of approaches can lead to exposure visibility gaps, and there is, of course, efficiency challenges. Add to it that there is a widening workforce gap, with about 4.8 million security professionals needed to effectively secure organizations. We're also seeing that data breaches are becoming more widespread, especially due to ransomware, which actually has increased by 2.75 times year over year. And a new category of cybercrime has emerged, known as ransomware as a service. Adding to the challenge, threat actors will target new AI attack services as well, on top of the traditional threat vectors like endpoints, cloud, networks, identities, we now must defend new elements introduced with AI. For example, prompts, responses, the models themselves, and much more. Now, this challenging landscape is why we believe security must come above all else. And a couple of years ago, Microsoft launched the Secure Future Initiatives. It is a multi-year commitment that advances the way we design, build, test, and operate our Microsoft technology to ensure that our solutions meet the highest possible standards for security. We've actually mobilized about 34,000 engineers, making this the largest cybersecurity engineering effort in the history of digital technology and, of course, in Microsoft's history. Our work is grounded in three principles. First, secure by design. Security comes first in the design process. Second, secure by default. Security protections are enabled by default with no extra effort required. And then, secure operations. We continuously monitor and adapt to meet current and emerging threats. So the learnings and insights from teams across Microsoft, from the Secure Future Initiative through our threat intelligence to product engineering, and in fact to customers and industry feedback as well, is helping us improve the security of our products as well as fuel innovation across our security portfolio. So we can be better at protecting Microsoft and you, our customers. The security innovation actually boils down to one big idea: the AI first end-to-end security platform that is built in versus bolted on. And it comes to life here as our product portfolio. Let's take Defender, for example, which helps threat protection, or Purview for data security, Intune for device management, Entra for secure access, and then Sentinel as the platform that makes them all work together, connecting the dots so every security decision and every incident investigation has full context. Security Copilot is infused in all of these products, helping defenders move faster, respond smarter, and stay ahead of threats with less manual effort. And it's not just the tech. This entire system is informed by unmatched threat intelligence and backed by services around the world who can help you with everything from implementation to managed XDR to incident response. Now, what sets Microsoft apart? First, our end-to-end security platform is comprehensive. It integrates across 50 categories and is backed by hundreds of pre-built connectors. So you can bring in your existing data wherever it lives and make it actionable from day one. Second, our threat intelligence is extensive with visibility into over 100 trillion signals every single day. We have one of the largest and most diverse data sets in the industry. Signals come from every size and shape of organization in every geography, from password attacks against Xbox users to attacks on enterprise cloud assets. That intelligence flows through everything: Defender, Sentinel, Entra, Purview, so that you can detect and disrupt threats faster with more precision. And we are backing our AI leadership with action. Microsoft is among the top investors in AI. we've committed $80 billion in fiscal year 2025 alone. This investment fuels innovation across our security portfolio as well, from Copilot to real-time threat disruption, ensuring defenders have the most advanced tools at their fingertips to stay ahead of evolving threats. Most importantly, we can help you realize real outcomes that matter to your security teams and your business. Our aim is to help you be more secure, lower your total cost, and enable compliance with the current and future regulations across the globe. We know today's security challenges are complex and they're evolving fast. That's why we've focused our solutions around the areas where customers are feeling the most pressure. First, modernizing security operations. Security operations teams are overwhelmed. Too many tools, too many alerts, and not enough time. Our approach simplifies SecOps by consolidating fragmented tools into a unified experience and uses AI to achieve the speed and scale that defenders desperately need. That means fewer silos, better signal correlation, and faster, more confident response. Second, protecting your data. Data is everywhere now, across clouds, devices, applications, and the risk around it is growing. We help you not only protect sensitive data, but also govern how it's used, shared, and stored. It's about reducing risk without slowing down the business. Third, securing your cloud and AI environments. As organizations move more and more workloads to the cloud and deploy new AI-based applications, new risks are emerging. We help you get ahead of those risks, whether it is securing cloud infrastructure, managing AI agent sprawl, or ensuring responsible AI use. And we offer threat intelligence in addition to security services, backed by some of the best experts in the industry. Whether you need help with strategy, deployment, incident response, or managed services, our teams are here to support you every step of the way. Now let's take a closer look at the solution for modernizing your SecOps. So we live in an extremely dynamic, complex landscape. Over 26% of security teams, as surveyed by IDC, are juggling 60 tools and nearly 21% juggling up to 80 security tools. Jumping portals and constant context switching is killing productivity. And that leads to exponentially increased exposure. In fact, a comprehensive breach takes 194 days to fully detect with a fragmented approach. Meanwhile, attackers need less than 72 minutes to move laterally and access your data, challenging even the best security teams. This reality leaves defenders responsible for filling in the gaps between the tools. So it's not surprising that 73% of security pros actually admit to ignoring and missing a high priority alert. We've been on a journey to unify the foundational tools security teams need to prevent, detect, respond, and defend against threats. This unification not only helps drive operational efficiency and lowers costs, but it delivers better overall protection. It starts with the Microsoft Sentinel security platform that brings together all of your security data, any source, any format, and any storage location. This data is then enriched with Microsoft's frontline threat intelligence, unmasking threat actor activity and providing critical context in your attack surface. This gives your security team a comprehensive view of your organization's exposure, helping identify potential attack paths, vulnerable assets, and assessing your resiliency towards risks like ransomware or a specific threat actor campaign. Our cloud security and XDR tools use this insight to defend your environment from attacks, helping your team implement the right controls to protect your cloud infrastructure and end user environments. And when incident does happen, automatic attack disruption will dynamically contain the compromised assets, stopping the attacker and minimizing the blast radius. Investigating incidents, hunting for threats, and remediating threats is easy with a unified incident queue, an analyst experience that brings together the very best of our SIEM and XDR solutions. And Security Copilot is there every step of the way, helping you reclaim hours by accelerating detection and response. With Microsoft Defender, there is no compromise. You get industry-leading tools across the foundational tools. Bringing all of these tools together enables your team to adapt and pivot like the attackers. For example, with graph-based predictive modeling, your team can view your environment like an attacker, seeing how vulnerabilities can be chained together in an attack chain. This is beyond typical continuous threat exposure management. This is contextual, prioritized insight into how you are being targeted and the potential impact of a successful breach. And when you harden parts of your environment, your exposure is updated in near real time. And because we have this predictive insight, when an attack does happen, Defender will automatically take action to contain the attacker. These aren't static playbooks that go out of date. Attack disruption triggers based on our AI detections analyzing attacker intent and behavior. And because security is a team sport, Defender natively integrates with our other solutions like Entra, Intune, and Purview, providing critical insights and enabling seamless collaboration between your SecOps and IT teams. This comprehensive, integrated approach delivers real impact for your security team. For example, an automated response to attacks like ransomware or business email compromise or a cloud compromise and other human-operated attacks happen in just a few minutes. There is native integration and a unified set of security controls and policies that save on engineering costs. And that goes up to over 27.66 million as a benefit over 3 years as projected by Forrester. But most importantly, it leads to better protection with more than 70% reduction in the chance of a breach that's been projected by Forrester. Customers like Eastman see real benefits. They, for example, share that the speed at which they are able to use Security Copilot to pull out threat information is a huge advantage to them. Now, let's take a closer look at the solution for protecting your data. With all the benefits of AI, organizations are also concerned about the data security risks that this transformation is bringing to the forefront. Most organizations are concerned about three main scenarios that put sensitive data at risk. Number one, data theft. Malicious insiders stealing data for personal gain. Example, a departing employee stole corporate intellectual property and took it with them to their next employer. Second, data leaks, where negligent users accidentally overexposed data in AI applications when working on confidential information. Number three, data oversharing. This is when users have access to sensitive data beyond what is necessary to their jobs. Example, a highly confidential document that by default provides access to all the users in the entire company, or an incorrectly configured AI agent that sends sensitive information to a broad group of stakeholders. So, how do we help you tackle these risks? Microsoft Purview provides an integrated set of capabilities that can together help you. One, discover hidden risks to your data. Two, create effective protection and prevention policies. And three, if an incident does occur, you can quickly respond to it and mitigate it. Now, from this slide, first and foremost, let's talk about information protection that allows you to discover and automatically classify and label data. Second, because data does not move itself, people move data. Insider risk management provides insights into how users are using that data in your organization, helping you understand user intent and figure out whether it is malicious or inadvertent. You can take both these signals and leverage data loss prevention to create policies that prevent users from taking unauthorized actions such as printing, uploading to the cloud, or emailing, etc. And finally, because securing data requires a multi-layered approach, in the event that an incident does happen, data security investigations can help quickly understand the impact of the incident with its AI-powered deep content analysis capabilities. The key is to use these solutions together. As they work better together with each other to help you proactively assess your data security posture, create controls that adapt to your needs, and reduce your risk. There are many data protection vendors in the industry. So why is Microsoft Purview uniquely positioned to help you build a better data security strategy? Here are three reasons. One, comprehensive visibility. Microsoft Purview helps you gain visibility into your data security risks by providing insights that are correlated across data and user for both structured and unstructured data across your diverse digital estate, including AWS, Azure, various cloud applications, and generative AI applications. Number two, data security capabilities are integrated with each other, providing flexible and adaptive controls, allowing you to build a multi-layered protection effortlessly. The investments you make in one area accrues to another. For example, classification and labeling, defined in information protection, is understood by data loss prevention and insider risk management, such that you can easily understand how users are interacting with sensitive and labeled content and create policies based on either the data itself or the labels on the document. Lastly, Purview provides capabilities to help you get ahead of potential data security incidents. With AI-powered deep content analysis, data security admins can comb through large swaths of data with speed and identify patterns that they would have missed otherwise. These patterns can then inform you how to fine-tune your security policies. All of Purview data security alerts also flow into Defender, so you can start to see the impact of your data in context of your security incidents. And across all these, we leverage AI to accelerate your data security program. Of the many customers that benefit from using Purview, EY, for example, are using Purview SDK to apply protections and observability directly into the design of GenAI applications. Let's take a closer look at the solution for protecting your cloud and AI. Every organization we work with is pushing hard on transformation across both cloud and AI. They're building AI agents on top of cloud to drive operational agility and unlock business outcomes. Developers are building faster than ever, shipping new applications, experimenting with new models, and deploying AI agents. And that's great until it's not secure. So while innovation is exploding, so are the threats. Cloud threats are surging. More than 80% of leaders report a year-over-year increase in cloud security incidents. And AI is now compounding that pressure with entirely new risks: prompt injection, model theft, data poisoning, and many more. It's no wonder that 80% of leaders are most concerned about sensitive data exposure through AI. And nearly half of those surveyed admit that they lack clarity on AI regulations, a major compliance blind spot. Here's the crux: innovation is no longer optional. AI is powering everything from dynamic customer experiences to autonomous operations. But none of that matters if it's not secure by design. This disconnect between dev velocity and security readiness is dangerous. Developers are shipping code fast, but security teams are often left trying to catch up, dealing with fragmented tools, siloed signals, and growing risk. If you're a CISO or security leader, you're probably being asked, are our AI initiatives secure? Are we compliant? And right now, it's a tough one to answer that confidently. That's why we need a different approach. one that treats cloud and AI security as one continuum from code to runtime. From the first line of code to the deployed AI model, security should be built in, not bolt on. That means an integrated approach to protecting cloud infrastructure, the foundation, and then AI platforms, apps, and agents that are used for developing applications and agents. On this slide, on the left, you've got developers creating new AI apps and agents. They're moving fast, experimenting, pushing updates constantly. On the right, you've got security teams focused on posture, compliance, identity, threat protection. All these things that keep the business safe. That means security isn't just something you add at the end. It's built in from the first line of code all the way through runtime. But more than that, it's about enabling both teams to do what they do best. Developers can move fast, experiment, and build powerful AI applications and agents without constantly being slowed down by security checkpoints. And security teams get the visibility, control, and governance they need to protect sensitive data, ensure compliance, and respond to the evolving threats. This is the foundation for secure AI innovation at scale, and it starts with integration. Microsoft is well positioned to deliver these critical capabilities and native integrations that help you deliver trusted cloud and AI innovation. We have proven market leadership among the developers, with more than 100 million developers using GitHub. And we have proven security leadership with protection across hundreds of millions of identities. And like we've mentioned before, Microsoft synthesizes 100 trillion threat signals a day across one of the world's most expansive and diverse consumer and enterprise cloud platform. These signals have helped Microsoft harden our threat intelligence methodology, which translates into tangible, real world results for you. Faster detection and response with 50% reduction in false positives and 30% decrease in time to investigate and remediate. And finally, Microsoft delivers deep native integration across the stack, including Azure, AI Foundry, GitHub, Fabric, and Copilot, helping you start secure and stay secure. Here's an example of Arup, who have incorporated face check using Entra Verified ID. It's used as a high assurance verification system that preserves privacy while helping protect their digital assets against deep fake manipulators. Let's take a closer look at our security services backed by leading experts. First, a recap on our threat intelligence that powers automatic protection in Microsoft Defender, Sentinel, and Security Copilot, and can be used side by side with Microsoft Incident Response experts, threat hunters, and our managed services. Our advantage comes from the 10,000 experts who process these 100 trillion signals daily, using AI-powered tools to correlate data, surface threats, and deliver protection at scale. only Microsoft connects signal, identity, endpoint, data, and apps in a continuous loop with threat intelligence as the central nervous system. We constantly hear from security teams that they are under extreme pressure, having to navigate an evolving threat landscape while also facing a skills gap and limited resources. Along with the industry leading products, Microsoft offers a comprehensive suite of security services backed by leading experts. From incident response and cybersecurity transformation to managed detection and response and proactive threat hunting and technical support. We act as a force multiplier for your security teams, helping you secure your organization and stay ahead of emerging threats so you can focus on what matters to your business. We always say that security is a team sport. No single vendor can tackle a problem this big alone. And we are proud to be part of an amazing ecosystem. Our platform, Sentinel, is extensible and provides connectors to help you realize the full value of Microsoft security alongside the security solutions you have in place today without the expense and headache of replacing them. Governance integrations and connectors across Entra, Defender, and Purview extend their protection to thousands of apps. Plugins and agents for Security Copilot bring the power of Copilot to the tools you already have in place. As we look ahead to the future of AI, one thing is clear. Transformation doesn't begin with algorithms or models, or even with innovation, broadly speaking. It begins when people feel safe to explore, build, and trust what's possible. Whether you're building, deploying, or using AI, security isn't just a feature or a safeguard. It is the foundation, the spark that gives AI its momentum. Let's talk about how we can help you next. If you found this interesting, please contact your sales representative to set up another session for yourself. If you're not ready yet, do attend a Microsoft Virtual Training Day that can help you get further context in one of the areas that we spoke about today. Or you could take a self-service cybersecurity assessment today to gauge the health of your cybersecurity status. With that, thank you for your time today. I wish you good health. Thank you.